What up, y'all? So, I am fresh home from work. FGC players make me mad. So, let's get into a Yap video. So, before I get into this specific new series of a Yap video, let me talk about the old series I was just doing that hasn't, finished. So, with the way me doing the tempo video specifically works and the video that would come after that, I'm going to put those on hold because I need time to either be on the game to demonstrate it fully, which I kind of just don't have. I'm getting home basically 10 p.m. from starting at 6 a.m. every day right now. Where I'm just too tired or slash don't have time to do that video. On top of the fact that there is supposed to be a guest for that video, so I can showcase the point. And homie has been flaky, and he knows who he is. So this start of the series is going to be something in the clearly in the Yap series, but this section is applied to a different style of video that I was going to originally do later on, but I'm just gotten to the point I'm just going to get them out the way now. Where certain versions of this video will just now exist earlier than they need to, even before something else I feel like I need to do before I got to these. Only because I think getting the concepts of what playing a fighting game interaction wise to y'all matters. So I'm just gonna do it now. And if this doesn't make sense now, feel free to come back. I'm just gonna say that now. If these things, even after these explanations, do not make sense, feel free to come back because they do take time. But I am going to really, at the end of the day, as the TLDR, I'm going to be calling y'all stupid for overcomplicating fighting games in the most roundabout way. That is literally what a lot of the FGC Proverbs are. And that is what the section will be. And we're going to start with my favorite one of stop trying to hit me and just fucking hit me. So, with that being the case, this is a set I actually have not watched. I tried to watch it once. I'm not going to lie. I passed the fuck out. But from what I read from Ryuzu and also knowing how this would go, because of the fact that I feel like this is like Ryuzu's first time playing against a confident Japanese Mitsuru, I guarantee within the first 3 minutes I'm going to get my point across. If not the first 3 minutes, it's probably going to be even longer than that. It's probably going to be the first 3 or 4 matches where Ryuzu, out of lacking confidence, does not win anything. Like, legitimately, I just expect that to be the case. I have maybe watched one game out of the set before I passed out. So this is gonna be first time watching it for me with full confidence of what's happening at all. Like, maybe Ryuzu actually pops out, but from what it felt like from reading the chat, homie got his back blown out. Like, legit. But I know the stem of that is going to be from this concept that people doesn't get, that it really comes down to confidence. So let's get into this. And literally, we're just going to watch as I talk over it and explain what it is.
If Wimmy is on point with the conversions, then it should be
I don't know how long it takes before they actually start, though.
Um,
I tried to get close, but I feel like I'm not close enough.
Like your two schools of thought here. As the Mitsuru player, you have to either snipe.
Shoutouts to Doompa and Thun on commentary. Pretty sure that's how that worked.
Or like just kind of lazy movement.
And I would have picked Frosty footage, but the thing with the Frosty footage is that there's like a whole bunch of nuance to that Frosty footage, especially since a lot of y'all are homies or talk to each other. So it's better to go with this than with anything else.
Like your two schools of thought here.
So
Build your meter and then hope you make.
I just didn't see round start, so I'm going back. Was it 5A?
Those are
yeah.
Like your two schools of thought here.
Wimmy's got the first hit though, so he'll definitely get that first game, right? Meter bonus is everything, yeah.
Yeah, like literally Shadow Mitsu wins or loses based off of, again, like I said, sniping.
Could have been free damage.
He's getting a lot of like stray hits. He's not gonna single like solid conversion.
Yeah.
It's kind of unfortunate. That's the thing though, like in some of the ranges that you play in this matchup, like, you know, if you
Okay, so here, before we even get into the offensive part, because the offensive part was what I was really going to get at, legitimately, Ryuzu is over-respecting. Like, this character does not have real pressure like this, legitimately. Like, there are things you do have to respect on Mitsuru, But none of this is stuff you have to respect, at least not in Yukari's case. Especially with her long range as DP, this character could have been DP'd like 5 interactions ago. Like legitimately, like 5 interactions ago. On top of the fact that from the coast to coast change from round start player 1 to player 1 corner to swapping to player 2 corner with Ryuzu being the one cornered as the character with movement, already from just a natural standpoint, Ryuzu is uncomfortable playing against Wimmy right now, and it shows. And this is something that I say to y'all once I stare at you and you're wondering why you lose. Like legitimately, a person that is confident in themselves can tell once you're not confident. Like it is very easy to see. Because the way interactions work is based off of you as a player. So if you are not confident in what you are doing, like just outright, anyone who has enough experience playing fighting games or just a certain game for a long enough time will be able to see that you are not confident in your decisions or anything you're doing against them. And in my case, I will abuse the fuck out of that. I love bullying you for the fact that you are weak as a player minded. Like, if your mind is weak, I will abuse that. I love doing that because you make the game so easy for me. In the case of Wimmy here, this is what I'd be doing because I'm getting free mileage. Free mileage.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, never mind.
Very late DP.
That's what I'm talking about.
Should have happened earlier, so now Ryuzu died.
There it is.
And there's the big convert.
Or didn't die. We dropped stuff. Alright.
Super? Oh,
Nah.
Thanks,
okay.
Loki.
It's all right. You know, he can gain burst back. Let's look at the positives here. Because I don't think Ryuzu's gonna make a comeback.
That was supposed to be A Coop, but didn't get A Coop.
It's a
So-
funny round.
So kind of round back to what you were saying, like
It should have been A Coop, but didn't get A Coop.
This kind of difficult. Also, is again like she doesn't convert straight air hits, like especially well a lot of times. So you're saying like
confidence factor.
That makes this kind of difficult. Also, is again like she doesn't convert straight.
This
air
part.
hits, like
This is the freest confirm that Yukari could possibly get, especially at this range.
especially well.
Dropping here off 5A is crazy. Like, legit, that's just crazy. Like, and I'm not gonna fault Ryuzu for it, right? Ryuzu is a young player that plays Yukari and has just gotten to the point where they're better than most of the community. It's just legitimately how that has worked. But at the same time, there are things that you have to be ready to do as a player, and that also is a stem of this proverb, which is like, if you press a button, you should be ready to do something with it, regardless if it's on off, if it's on hit or block. Like, if you press that 5D, you should be ready to convert off that 5D. If you sat there and got the 5D hit and did 5A, you should be ready with your full combo after that. This should not turn into this air tag. Like, legitimately, it should not be the situation at all. Like, at bare minimum, you should be going for a knockdown. Like, just like the minimum, you should be at least confident enough to get a knockdown off of the hit. But that turned into this whole scramble, which I'm assuming somehow Ryuzu's gonna lose. Yeah. Got max range whip hit off of 5D, and Wimmy also was not confident on hitting, which is fine because it was max range. I would have expected the whiff too. But just like that alone, like if you're gonna press a button, you should be ready to do something with that button. And that is really what it comes down to when I say stop trying to hit me, just hit me. Because it really comes down to, if you press the button, you must be prepared to do something with the button, or you should not have pressed it at all. Like, and it's not even just buttons. Like, if you do movement, like you're moving forward to try to press someone into the corner, if you were not ready to commit to moving forward, don't move forward. Like legit, like don't even take the space. Because if you're gonna take the space and then retract the space, what was the point of you doing it?
You know, look at all these hits.
Yeah.
So all these strays.
Yeah.
Also, connection might be a thing. This is first game, and I don't know if they've ever played each other before.
Because of that aspect, that's what makes this very difficult. So the way that Mitsu players have to kind of like rationalize the hits is just meter build.
Oh.
Yeah, that guard cancel was definitely SB Dwa there. Yeah.
Cool, then drops. Like, we're fine.
They're playing well in that they know that.
And then dead. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, there we go. No, yeah, just again, like I mentioned before, the movement aspect's like the big deal here. If Ryuzu's like, it doesn't matter how
So
big your stack
how
rationalize
did
the
this
hits,
burst
it's
happen? I don't
just
feel like this
meter
burst
build.
needed to happen.
Oh,
Yeah, that guard cancel was
yeah.
definitely SB to all there.
I
Yeah.
think that worked too. That sucks. Oh,
Like
oh.
health
Yeah,
bar,
Ryuzu's
yeah.
like they're playing well in that
The burst was late. The burst did need to happen, but the burst was super late.
they know that as long that's unfortunate. Yeah, there we
As you
go.
were.
No, yeah, just again, like I mentioned before, the movement aspect's like the big deal here. If Ryuzu's like, it doesn't matter how many times Ryuzuzu gets hit, if Shadow Mitsu can't convert it, it doesn't really matter, you know.
That part. Thank you, Doompa. So, the big thing about this matchup, and also a part of what I'm saying about the movement part, Yukari should control this whole entire matchup the whole entire time, just because of the fact that she is the most mobile character in the game. It is very hard for Mitsuru with just the speed of her normals, the way her normal range works, on top of the way any of her long range, like anti-zoning pokes work, for her to do things in this matchup confidently without the potential of whiffing. Just because of Yukari movement. Ryuzu normally does not want to stay still. Legitimately, I can say that because I have played Ryuzu. I see everyone else lose to Ryuzu and etc. Usually, Ryuzu does not stay still. Cannot. So it's very weird for that whole first game and probably this next game too. Ryuzu has been very stationary, but it's not really stationary in the point of like he's not moving at all, but like he's not traveling the screen at all. Like there's no
It's
movement
just meter build
of
precision.
doing anything to sit there and be like, all right,
It was really
let
fun
me
watching all those
gain
streams.
more space by backing up because that's something a zoner can do. One of the very
Especially
few
like
cases
it
of a
really
zoner
makes up
thing
for
where a
like
zoner can back up to gain more space.
like that many stray hits.
Same way, I haven't seen enough of just like going forward, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
don't get me
again like
wrong,
the
Ryuzu is
problem
not
with
like Flood
Yukari
in
in my
terms
opinion.
of like
Like
I
I've
have
used
to
this
sit
game
there
for
and press the
when I played
gas,
this matchup.
but at the same time,
So
like
that's where like
as
again
a zoner, you have to interact with
Yukari
ranges,
comes in clutch because he doesn't really have that problem against her
and you
specifically.
shouldn't be naturally putting yourself in this case.
Kind of an even matchup. Even
Right? So Ryuzu's gonna jump here, right? If Ryuzu does not actually jump forward out, Ryuzu already messed up here. Jump the throw. I'm assuming instead of jumping out of the corner or feather flipping out, or also air dashing, because air dash exists. I'm assuming this is about to be a J2B. Oh, it was a JB. Wrong button. Like, that should have been just get out the corner. Because then this character has to chase you again. This character does not want to chase you. No character wants to chase Yukari. Like, that's just how that works.
Chris, we can't. Yeah.
So he should have been tried to get to this point. All right, we ran back in,
This game, you take.
but you put yourself back in the corner. You're not paying attention. Like there's like you weren't confident in your pressure to get in, so why'd you go in? Like you got out the corner. You should have been glad you got out the corner, right? But then wasn't confident that they could do anything post the first like 2 touches on block.
Yeah, I think Mina's also like kind of an even matchup. Even like maybe oh Chris, we can't. Yeah. Even or like slight.
So jumped in, all this stuff. Like literally 5A immediately jumped back, like trying to bait something. Didn't need to. Just take the pressure. It's the start of the game. Just take the pressure. Or you just should not have went in to begin with. Because now you put yourself in the corner.
Take that.
Yeah.
Oh.
And conveniently, Wimmy's not doing a real combo here. Because Mitsuru can just do a real combo there. Like,
Okay, I like that.
So yeah,
oh,
like,
that's terrible.
if there's a time for Mitsu to be able to convert cleanly and keep Yukari in place, this is it. Like,
Yeah.
huge. Yeah. And
You're
what Wimmy did
dead.
that's really good is that he spaced himself out so he gets the full like ice shard hits.
I feel like that
Instead
could have
of,
been double
that
SB too, so it actually
yeah,
should have like
so, yeah,
7.7.
neutral.
And the neutral frenzy too.
Yep.
Oh hey Don. Shout out Don. Shout out Clean Formal for the 37 gifted. Thank you. Or 37.
Alright, got counter poked. Cool. Alright, you're.
Ooh, interesting little C. Yeah, so I think Weemy's recognizing Ryu's like doing a lot of up back, so using the C Bufla just forces her to air guard
Alright.
and bring her back down. So really smart. But Ryu, yeah, definitely good center
Ooh.
pressure. Got that nice throw. We're gonna see some Oki.
There we go.
Air
Finally
throw,
getting
yeah.
started.
Got
'Cause-
some mix there.
Dropping combos.
Yeah.
Basic combos that normally Ryuzu would never drop. Like,
oh, this is really rough. But I get
Yeah.
it because the burst is coming up and you're dead.
Mhm.
All
Oh
right.
yeah.
Zuzu
As
has
long as
really
no
good
drop.
combos. Yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't drop. He's not like
Yeah.
me.
There you go.
nope, we're dropping. Confidence. Also, this should have just been the super. I don't know why we did the spiral arrow.
Yeah.
Because the burst is coming up. and you're
Like,
dead.
this could have just straight been
Oh yeah.
SB super. I don't know what
Yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't
the logic here was. Like, there's no awakening considers. It should have just been SB super. So, like, we're throwing. Like, that's like legit. Like, it's the sad way to put it, but we're throwing. And it's like one of those things where it's like, this is confidence. And like, you have to be prepared to just kill somebody. You have to be prepared that if you hit somebody to do something, you have to be prepared that if they block, you have something to follow up with if they block. You need to be prepared to do something off of anything you do. And that is literally what I mean by it's like, stop trying to hit me and you just need to hit me. Or / just fucking hit me. Like, if you are not confident enough to sit there and do something once you do it, don't do it. Because at that point, it's just an attempt. And that just looks stupid. I don't need the attempt. I need you to actually just hit me. Like, I'd rather I lose the health bar than we play a random SB extra game of will you die or not / will it kill in the middle of a game for no reason, once I could just die. Just kill me, dog. Just, like, kill me, bro. Like, just like outright kill me, bro. Like, I would rather I lose all of my health bar in the game right then and there off of 1 or 2 touches than we get into a scenario like this, right? Where now someone didn't die, and now you are in playing Persona. So now if you get hit once, you die.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, and he's in negative.
Plus a negative? Oh, like you really about to die.
Give it a sec. Give it like half a second. okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, like I said, the movement aspect. Literally, Ryu can just play like incredibly lame, like stall for burst as much as possible.
So a lot of
that's
respect to a
definitely
Mintru
the
player
way
around
to
start is Yukari.
Survive,
I'm
and you will eventually
surprised
win.
on how passive Ryuzu's been in the round.
We are dropping combos. Like, just uncomfortable. Like, literally, they clearly was nervous as shit, or whatever anxiety thing that you want to say. And as I was like, I called it before I even watched it. Like, you could rewind the video. I called it before I even watched it. Like, the only thing I did was read the chat. That's it. I've read the chat in PFC. But even before that, I could tell how this was going to go because of the fact that I just have enough experience to know. I have called, you could ask MBM, I have called most set scores without even looking at the sets, just because of the fact that I just know the player base enough. And that's not me saying that I'm the all-seeing God. It's just me understanding players. I understand players, I understand mentality. And if the way you showcase your mentality works, it shows in game. And the way that shows is in stuff like this, where it's like, hey, you could be cool fighting your homies all day, but are you confident playing a real player? In this case, Ryuzu, no. Now, can I confidently say that Ryuzu probably got bodied during this whole entire set? Probably not. Especially just from looking at the time. I'd like to say Ryuzu probably brought it back enough where it might have been 10-5, 10-7. It's like an hour and change. I'd like to say that this set probably actually runs for like 50 minutes or so. That's all. I'll give it more credit than that. Let's say an hour and 10. And this is death.
The stream like stuttering a lot for you?
No, I'm good.
Let me see. That might be me.
Oh wow, that's funny as fuck.
And like, so it's like knowing how players work is a very fundamental part of fighting games. And that is where a lot of these proverbs come into play. Like, these proverbs are understanding how interaction works. And part of understanding how interaction works is understanding your part in the interaction. And with that being the case, you have to be confident in what you do. Because if you're not confident in your own play, it's definitely going to show in your play. if you're not confident playing against a player, that player can see it, usually if they have enough experience, and they will abuse that. And then you just randomly get bodied. This is how it works. You just randomly will get bodied for it. So I'm gonna go one more game just for shits and gigs. I was hoping that once I first originally did this start of the series that I wouldn't be a 20+ minute video, but like,
I know it's happened a lot.
man, after watching the VODs I've seen today from multiple people, that was not just Aaron Karen.
It's definitely like
Y'all don't get this point.
ability to
So we're gonna start here. I will probably release another video tomorrow too on my next proverb. But like legit, like just outright,
if you can do it,
like just starting here. If you are not confident in doing it, it will show. So you need to have baseline confidence in yourself. That is what this proverb means. So once I say stop trying to hit me and just fucking hit me, I mean you need to be confident in what you're doing. I will know you're not confident and I will abuse you. I will abuse the hell out of you. So I need you to have the confidence to sit there. It's like, if you press something, commit to it. Regardless if it was successful or not, you need to commit to it. At least to the point where it's like, okay, if I press the button and it missed, you're now realize you lost your turn. You're about to block. I wish you did the side switch confirm instead of doing this.
Okay.
And then I think that's what it is. Like, I think you've seen it in like troll combos from
Like
sorry,
Eva
what?
and other mids players, yeah.
Probably, yeah. But I could be
go for it.
mistaken. There might be something else, but I've seen that done before.
This is death.
To save it. Yeah, this should be dead.
Double SB.
I think that's
Oh, B into SB. Okay. Yeah, it's Yukari health. They'll kill.
I don't know what Ryuzuzu is really doing wrong. It just doesn't feel like this is him in his normal element. I don't know.
That's crazy, Thun. Yes, it's not Ryuzu in his normal element. He is clearly uncomfortable. That is the point. Like, that is why I'm starting with this. Because it's like, this was the most recent footage I could pull up where, even without looking at it, I could just tell, just from reading and just from my knowledge of how Ryuzu has just never played a confident Mitsuru like this, how this was going to go. So this is very out of Ryuzu's element. So they are literally dealing with the fact that they are playing out of their element, and it probably lasts for way too many games. Again, like I'll say, I'm pretty sure that Ryuzu probably towards the end of this, just for based off of the time, this is like an hour and like 20 something, like close to 25. Somehow this ends up being like 10-5, 10-7. But even then, it's like, it's probably a steep hill to get to that. Like, Ryuzu probably doesn't genuinely pick up speed until after they almost got their back fully blown out. And it was almost basically the legendary Persona curse of 10-3. But even with that being said, like, Ryuzu from here needs to build that confidence of it doesn't matter what player, it doesn't matter who's there. You need to be confident in what you're doing. And that's just baseline what you need to do. You need to be confident in what you're doing. This also goes back to a fun combo that I'd have to regularly have with MBM in Grim, where they didn't understand what I meant once I say I beat Gold. Now, I give Gold all the credit in the world, as much as like I jokingly talk shit to everybody. Gold, for a period of time, was the best player this game had. Like, legitimately was the best player this game had. That I would even say there were 3 showcases that during that time of Gold playing, he was stronger than Joey. And this was also pre-Flood, or right before Flood's real arc started. But even then, I would say I beat Gold because just straight out of confidence, I need to sit there before someone even plays me in tournament. I need to be ready to say I beat you. That's just outright. Like, it does sound cocky, but if you don't have the baseline confidence to be confident in your play to beat someone, it's going to show, and then you're going to lose. Like, you can lose a game before even playing the game. Like, that's just how that works. Like, if you go in thinking you're going to lose, or you go in doubting yourself to begin with, I don't know how you expect to win. At that point, you're just tossing coins in a jar and just hoping somehow the gambling you did somehow makes it so you get $100 down the road. Like, that's just not how that works.
if you
So,
really
like,
watch
you
it,
need to have that baseline confidence, but you need to be humble enough too,
I'd
where
say
you
it's
understand
a
it's
little
like
more fluid.
you are playing against another person
I
and they can
He
just
has
randomly beat you.
nerfs, which I can believe, because again, this is the first time he's been featured in a first to 10. He's been featured
Gotcha.
on streams in the past, but
Sure.
not like a sole event for him, so I can understand it.
Yeah, I think we'll see
Ooh.
some. I think as the set goes on,
And he's been featured
Gotcha.
on
Is he
streams in the
airborne
past,
and he
but not like
DP'd?
a sole event for him, so I can understand it.
I guess it was post sweep. I guess
I
it's not
think
the worst
we'll
thing in the
see
world, but
some. I think as the set goes on, Ryuzuzu, you will probably see some cleaner movement because, as you said, like he's usually more
I
good
expect to
with
drop.
movement, and that's what you need in this matchup. Like
We
if your
not drop?
movement's
Let's
not
go.
on point,
Perfect.
you will just get hit and die.
Be
in this
set.
matchup.
Let's go.
Great mix-up.
God damn it.
Corner control.
Damn it.
Oh,
I think they're trying.
Yeah.
Like a burst safe route, right? Like try to keep
I
spacing
think I
out.
was.
Burst safe's not necessary because why would you
Maybe-
burst
maybe it's not,
here?
but this is. Yeah, this is.
That's
yeah.
bad. Yeah.
There we go.
you
That's the first round. There we go. First
Yeah.
of many.
We'll call that like a 2.5 touch kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That's what Ryuzuzu needs a lot.
Oh, we didn't fully combo. Probably wasn't ready.
For them.
Charge partition. This game
That was a
sucks.
mistake.
Yeah.
That
what
was literally like a buffered like the Tenterufu probably got like performed when he was trying to do like dash throw.
Oh, he went for the.
Ooh. I'm assuming Wimmy does not kill off this because I'm assuming Wimmy just didn't expect this and does not hold 5C. This is me just understanding that Mitsuru players are just not ready for this because it's so goofy. Because one, Ryuzu put themselves in the corner. Two, the way you convert off of this is so goofy that it's very unexpected for someone to know because there's like only really 3 ways you convert off of the standing hit. So I'm assuming 5C was not held, so this is probably a drop. Yeah. A Coop, you can hold the 5C all the way through. Probably didn't know. And / or you have to come on the sweep, which is kind of goofy, but
You gotta get out here. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so dangerous. But if
I was so
Ryuzu's-
scared.
Yeah, if
we can DP this. We don't have to do all this.
He escapes.
All right, so you kept yourself in the corner though.
Hit by 5C, he's dead. Okay, never mind.
All right, you can't drop.
We're in there again.
Chilling. Is it good? This is really good.
Good carry, yeah.
Perfect. And this hurts.
Oh, can they kill?
Yeah. Ever so barely with SB. Yeah, with the roll. The roll cancel.
Yeah.
That's Mitsuru specific knowledge there. Most people don't do the roll cancel. That is like a last second, you don't have the time to run thing.
Imagine losing to Wake Up Super.
We play Persona, we love Persona. But yeah, my thing is, with starting this section and starting with this, is the fact that this outright, your confidence is something that you need. Regardless if you are the most confident in yourself or not, you need to have a baseline confidence in what you're doing as a player. So if you press something, you need to be prepared to do something with the button you pressed. Like legitimately, you just need to be prepared. Regardless if it's hit, block, or like weird scramble situation, you need to have some goal behind the button you pressed. And if you don't, shit like this happens. And it does not have to be just your buttons. It is also your movement. Like I said, clearly Ryuzu's out of his element when he's not moving enough in this matchup. A very Yukari dictated matchup where Yukari's movement dictates literally this whole MU. Yukari is not moving at all. I have never seen Yukari block so much as round start against a character that quote unquote just has range. And is just her 5A. That's like the only button you're usually worried about at all on Mitsuru is her 5A. Like, it is crazy to me to see this. So, I wanted to start with this video that ended up being close to 30 minutes. Again, I will probably get into doing less with intent means more than pressing more without tomorrow. That I will definitely not have a video, but I will be explaining the theory behind it. But yeah, I'm tired. I have work in 6 or 7 hours again anyway. So later, y'all.